Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Daniel and this is Ritchie.
Hello.
And we are off to Wales Comic Con today for Telford Takeover. Gonna be a good day.
It is.
We've been up since 3:40 in the morning and we're both dying. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm full of a cold and you've got a chest infection.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yes. But we're gonna have an amazing day regardless, and we thought why not take you guys with us. It's my 4th Wales Comic Con and your 2nd.
Yes, yeah, second.
And yeah, who are you gonna go see?
I'm looking forward to meeting Ensign Mount, Malcolm McDowell, 100% Ross Mark 1, and so many more.
Yep, and I'm also seeing all of the above and quite a few solo ones as well, I think.
Sophie Aldred is one of yours?
Sophie Aldred is one of them. And do you know what? I'll just show you later, to be honest, because I'll be here all fucking day waffling on. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you in Telford. We've made it to Birmingham, on the way to Telford next. So we've just made it to Telford. We're now on the way to the International Centre for our first queue of the day. Probably going to be many queues today. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing day, so we'll see you inside.
Many unbearable hours later.
That one, I think. Really? Don't you like that? I'm just kidding. I was playing. I'm like, you're not going to go with the bear shot with Emily Blunt? Come on. What's your name? Richie. No shit. I'm just kidding. Do you want the black, silver?
Black, please. Would you be interested coming back for the Buffy revival if it actually goes through?
Oh, like the show?
Yeah.
Oh, they wouldn't have me back.
No?
It's not about, it wouldn't be my choice. It would be theirs.
But would you want to go? If you had the opportunity, would you come back?
I'd probably love to go and do an episode of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, the full run of show thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing. It was unbelievable for a new actor because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was a great place to learn and kind of be a part of it. But, you know, I guess the semi-attractive thing would be, it would clearly be about a bunch of high school kids again.
Yeah.
So the adults would have different storylines and we would have time off.
Yeah.
Because I have young kids, so my life is all about, like, I'll sign up for, I just did a Netflix show, and I was like, is it an ensemble where I'll have time to go fly back and see my family? Because I don't want to, like, leave, you know? Like, so in a situation like that, the structure might be good, you know? But then the adults wouldn't be able to do probably much of the fun shit. So I don't know, you know, because it was the fight scenes that were the best for me, you know?
So you reckon Strange New Worlds will go to 3 and more? Or is there plans?
That's my feeling on the matter. I mean, I think they, I'm pretty sure that Patrick went into negotiations with them saying there's a limit on how long I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take it.
So I think that they knew that it was not going to last that long because he's got other things he wants to do with the rest of his life.
So would Strange New Worlds go beyond 3? Would you like it to go beyond 3 for yourself?
Oh yeah.
Can I just say that Crossroads is one of my favourite films ever. I absolutely love it so much. One of my favourite films of all time. And I'm a massive Britney fan and just love it so much. You were really good in it. I've not actually seen you in Star Trek yet though.
Sorry?
Not actually seen you in Star Trek yet though.
Oh, okay.
But I'm slowly getting there. Was it strange working with Britney? With her not being an actress?
No, she handled herself really well.
Yeah?
Yeah. She, you know, you either have the ability to relax and pay attention to the people in front of you, or you don't. And she'd been in front of the camera long enough to be fine.
Glad. Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you.
I just want signature and character name.
And to me, if that's okay, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Will we explore more about your character's past? Because we've hinted on the Gorn, and we've hinted that you're affiliated Created somewhere about Palm.
Yeah.
Second series, do we get a bit more about I take that as a yes, and I can't wait.
Yeah. But it's interesting because we've just like for potential season 3, they've asked us to think about ideas of like what we can bring into season 3 for our characters. So I've got some ideas there as well for to go even more. You know.
Oh, excellent.
Because we'll see. We might not listen to me, but I've got some ideas. Okay.
I have to say, I loved you in 24 Live Another Day as well.
Oh, did you? Oh my god, that was like
quite a while ago now.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I remember that job because I had to I booked it like it was like January 4th or something like that, the audition. And I remember it was like a really quick turnaround and I was like, oh my god, I've never seen 24. Like, and I literally lit. But it's addictive, isn't it, that show? Like once you start, it's like really hard to like stop watching. Hello, what's your name?
Daniel.
Hi Daniel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry?
Nice to meet you too.
You too. So Daniel and
Signature and character name, please. Thank you.
Have you come far, Daniel?
From Leicester.
Oh, cool. I don't know why I asked that because, I mean...
No one ever knows where it is.
That's probably one of the only places in the UK where I don't know where it is.
Season 2 of Discovery, you all had to keep secret about Michael. Will that ever be explored in Strange New Worlds? Will that ever come out at all during the second or third seasons? Will there be a conversation about your half-sister?
Even if I knew, I don't think I could tell you.
Okay.
But I wondered that myself. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it comes up a little bit in the first, but
I think that's only going to be between yourself and Pike and number one, really, won't it?
Yeah. Maybe.
And will we see any exploration, between a love, friendship between yourself and Nurse Chapel?
Maybe.
Oh, juicy gossip. Hello. Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Very good.
Did you like the direction they went with changing Fred to Illyria? Because I actually love Illyria so much.
I was really excited to do it, but then I didn't think we were getting candidates.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to switch back to being Fred.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That was the plan.
We've had a busy morning so far. We've met about 15 guests, which is crazy. But also we've bumped into Mikey.
Hey guys, I'm back.
And also Curtis, who was in my last video. Hello. No, you weren't actually, were you? I don't think you were.
I am now.
You are now. Have you had a good day?
Yeah, so far so good. I met the main 3 people that I wanted to meet. Matt Lynch was definitely the best one so far. And, going to try either Eve Miles or William Regal, one of them, so I'm still deciding.
Good luck to these, because they're huge. But yeah, we've got 2 photo shoots, well I have anyway. We've got 2 photo shoots next, which obviously you won't be able to see, you won't be able to come with me, but I'll show you the photos later. And yeah, that's it for me for now, because I'm just waffling on as usual, so see you later.
Hey, hello. I was so pissed because these guys didn't put anything. There's just like only one character, and there's like so many things that I did, especially now with Call of Duty 1 and 2.
Good job I brought it with me.
I'm just gonna, Can you just take a photo and just... is it okay if I take a photo of this one? It's because I was pissed because they didn't do anything.
I've done other stuff too.
To Daniel, both of these?
Yes, please.
Want me to do it here or you want me to do it here?
Wherever you want.
We are just sat, you arsehole. We just sat down in the photo shoot collection area because I'm absolutely knackered. I don't know if you can hear a word I'm saying. Will you fuck off? Yeah, we're just with Curtis and Mikey's over here, and there is Ritchie. And yes, Curtis and Mikey are about to leave, so I thought I'd get them in the video. Say bye. So say bye.
Bye guys, till the next time.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be in the next one. So yeah, see you later. We are now done with Wales Comic Con for another year. It's been a very successful day. I'm exhausted and we've now got a stressful journey home. So I will update you with everything that we bought later on. But for now, Wales Comic Con, thank you for having us. It's been amazing. Bye. Bye. My fucking voice cracked, did you hear it? Oh my God, I'm dying. So it's the next day and we're back from Wales Comic Con. I'm still dying, but I thought, why not show you my haul and all the autographs that I got. Before I do that, I just want to talk about the experiences that I had there. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter slagging the Comic Con off and saying it was really badly organised, and I really don't understand why, because I had an amazing time. Everything seemed really smooth to me, and it was probably the easiest I've ever found a Wales Comic Con. So I'm really shocked at how people are saying it wasn't the best organised. Don't get it. Shout out also to one of my subscribers, Sarah, who was a crew member. She came over to me and said that she loves my videos, which means a lot to me. And I actually can't believe that actually happens, even though it's happened quite a few times. It's always crazy to me, especially at Comic Con when you've got actual celebrities there. Why are you coming over to me? I'm just me. So yeah, Sarah, I think you were sat with John Fensham. Thank you for coming over and thank you for saying hi. It was lovely to meet you. And I hope you enjoyed this video too. So yeah, that was my opinion on the event. I'm really shocked about the negativity. I thought it was really well run and I can't wait to attend Wales Comic Con in the future. I don't know if Richie's got anything to add?
Yes, I do actually. I would agree. I don't understand where the negativity is coming from. The only thing I can think of was the delay in getting in. Priority.
Yeah. You paid priority to get in at 10 o'clock and we don't get in until 10:30. What's that
about? 10:30. It's very delayed, and I heard the earlies didn't get in until 12. Instead of 11. The generals didn't get in until 12 instead of 11. And the only other bad experience, well, not really a bad experience, was the photo shoots overrunning in Studio 1 after George Takei. But apart from that, everything went smoothly, really.
Yeah.
Overall, good one.
It was. Probably the best one I've been to.
Yeah, apart from we both feel absolute dog shite.
Yes. So we're not going to waffle on for much longer. We're just going to show the autographs, show the haul, and then fuck off and chill out.
And die.
And die. So this is the haul part of the video, and Richie is going to show all of his autographs first. So off to you.
So the first one is Silas Carson, who played Ki-Adi-Mundi from the Star Wars films. Really nice guy. He wishes that he had a bit more of an action role in the films. Then I met Alan Rusco, who played Daltrey Dauphin in Star Wars as well. I've also met him for Doctor Who, but that autograph will come up in the old Doctor Who section. I then met Jonas Suotomo, who played Chewbacca after Peter Mayhew's passing. He was really good. Even though I knew he was tall, he was a lot taller than I imagined. But he was really nice to talk to. I then met Jorgito Vargas Jr., who appeared in an episode of Stargate SG-1 in Emancipation, and he played Abu. But I also met him for Blake Bradley from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. He didn't say too much, but he was a nice enough person. I then met Sean Biggerstaff from the Harry Potter films. Again, he really didn't say too much. I've got nothing good or bad to say about him, but good to add to the collection. I then met Paul Casey twice for Sarah Jane Adventures, where he played Captain Tybo, the Jadoon. And then I also met him for Janet the Weevil from Torchwood. The autograph was a bit faint, but as soon as the light touches it, you get to see it a bit better. I don't know if that's because it's a bit of a glossy print or the pen was a bit dodgy, but hey ho. But as I mentioned, I met Alan Rusco for Andy Stone from Waters of Mars. He did say when I spoke to him about his other character and this character that he would like to come back again, but he's getting a bit too old now to go through all the makeup processes, but he would love to come back. I then also met Jeanette Fielding from the Peter Davidson era. She was really nice. I did ask if she would like to come back for a spin-off series, solely her or as a companion-based series, and she was excited, but she couldn't really say too much, so fingers crossed. I then met Mark Blucas finally, after so many attempts at meeting him. He was really nice. He said he would be interested in coming back to the Buffy world, but for one episode, not like a whole season, but a couple of episodes here and there. I think that would be a good way to introduce the new Slayers. I did ask him the question, would he come back? And he said I should do it instead. So I'll take that as a compliment. I then met the lovely Amy Acker, who played Fred, Winifred, but she was later developed into Illyria. I would love to see her come back, and said if there was a spin-off, would she come back? She was like, hell yes. And I said the story we need to come up with is Illyria manages to resurrect Wesley and changes back to Fred, and they live happily ever after. She would love that because she enjoyed playing both characters, but she'd like to become Fred again. I then met Stefan Kapicki, who played Colossus in the Deadpool films. Don't know if I should say, but sounds like he might be coming back for the third one, but keep that under your hats.
I didn't even know there was a third one. I must have been completely zoned out in your conversation. I did not hear any of that.
It's Deadpool and Logan.
I didn't hear none of your conversation with him whatsoever.
It's all over Instagram.
Oh. I'll edit that back.
Silly sausage. Then I met the lovely Matt Lintz twice. First for his role in Miss Marvel as Bruno. And then again, I met him as Henry from The Walking Dead. Loved both characters. I asked him, are we going to get to see him again? And are we going to get to see him in a film? He didn't really answer the question, but did, but I can't tell you anything.
You also got a selfie with him, which I put on screen.
I then continued on meeting Walking Dead guests, which was Michael Cudlitz. I didn't realise that he was supposed to have Denise's death. In the comics, he was the one that was shot with an arrow in the eye. So he was on borrowed time. But yeah, he was supposed to have died a couple of episodes before what he actually did, which was a surprise to me because I haven't read the comics, but he was really nice to meet. And then we've got the wonderful Ross Marquand. He's absolutely amazing. If anyone ever gets a chance to meet him, I would recommend seeing him. We spoke about his character, Aaron, and how much of a natural, sincere, normal relationship he had with Eric. Just their relationship was absolutely amazing. I spoke to him about a spin-off series and he would be absolutely down for it. Maybe a prequel series of how he met Eric and built up their relationship, because they spent a lot of time together rehearsing the roles and developing their own backstory. So it'd be really interesting to see that on screen. Then we moved on to the Star Trek guests. Anson Mount, absolutely the one I was looking forward to see, and absolutely the one that disappointed me. I print out my name on a laminated bit of paper so no one can spell it wrong. But as you can see, I don't know how he spelled my name, but it definitely doesn't say Ritchie. Unfortunately, he seemed a bit disinterested in what I had to say, and I left overall feeling a bit disappointed, to be honest. But I did have a photo shoot with him, which turned out okay. Was a bit hesitant because of my experience at the desk, but Daniel had a good experience, which you'll hear about afterwards. I then met Christina Chung, who played La'an. I have heard some juicy gossip. I don't know whether to say it or not, but in Series 3 we might get a bit of a backstory. Anyway, moving on. I then met Ethan Peck, who was absolutely amazing. He was so friendly and talkative, and just looking forward to seeing him again in the series, and how he moves on his on and off again friendship relationship with Nurse Chapel, of which I met next, which was Jess Bush, who played Nurse Chapel. Again, friendly, a little bit quiet, but yeah, she's looking at developing the relationship with Spock. I then met Grada Leslie, who played other roles, but I met her for the Ferengi Nandi from Star Trek Prodigy. She was really nice, done the voice of the character, and she would love to play a live action version of the character and wear the outfit. I then met Malcolm McDowell, nice guy. He was happy apparently that he killed off Kirk, and he did say that he would have liked to have killed off Picard as well, but that would have ended the franchise. I was so shocked at how short his queue was. There was literally only 5 people at a time. Anyone could have rocked up and got it, so if you didn't get it, unfortunately you missed out on a really good experience and no queue time. Then I met Jason Marsden. To say he was excitable and fun and friendly would be an absolute understatement. This and Gray, actually, this was their first time that anyone's bought them a Star Trek picture. Grada Leslie and Jason Marsden. They were so happy to see that someone enjoyed their characters in both the Star Trek series. This is Grimp, although I believe I said to Jason, "Oh, you played Gimp," which ended up causing us to laugh a bit at the part of the conversation. But he wrote down the Ferengi rule of acquisition: employees are the rungs on the ladder of success. Don't hesitate to step on them. He's absolutely lovely. He's got a distinctive voice, and he's just a pleasure to meet. So if you get a chance to, meet him. On my last photo shoot, I met the absolutely amazing Ross Mark 1. So I literally went from my autograph straight to his photo shoot, but it was delayed. It had a knock-on effect from George Takei and the others after. So it was delayed by about 40 minutes to an hour. But between his autograph, I managed to get Jason, and then to his photo shoot, and I was one of the last people to get through because of the delay. He was absolutely lovely. He remembered me from the autograph and the questions that I asked him for a hug, and he literally grabbed me there and then. So I'm absolutely thrilled and over the moon that I got a hug from Ross. My last photo I managed to obtain was a cheeky off the table grab. After my Anson Mount photo, waiting for his photo to appear and to collect Daniel's as well, I noticed that they had this picture lying around. A couple of them, in fact. No one was doing anything with them, so I thought, I'll have one. It's the entire crew that were at Telford of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I just need to try and get someone to Photoshop me into the chair, so it looks like I've had a picture with them. But overall, a very good day, great autographs, some good photos, and amazing celebrity experiences. Highly recommended. Definitely meet Ross Marquand.
So it's now time for my autographs and my haul. So let's go. So starting off with my Harry Potter poster, which yet again I had to take for one person, which is fucking annoying because it got right on my nerves all day. But it was worth it because I met Sean Biggerstaff, who played Oliver Wood. So he signed this side of the poster. He's so far the only person to sign that side, but it's now signed by him, Chris Rankin, who plays Percy, Devon Murray, who plays Seamus, Matthew Lewis, who plays Neville, Hugh Mitchell, who plays Colin Creevy, Josh Herdman, who plays Goyle, Jesse Cave, who played Lavender Brown, and Lewis Cordis, who plays Blaze the Beanie. But yeah, it's shaping up nicely. Just need to get some more people on it now. I need some more students and I need some more staff. So yeah, any Comic-Con I attend, please get some different Harry Potter guests because I need to finish this poster. I'm sick of carrying it around now. So as well as getting Sean to sign my poster, I also got him to sign a 8x10 photo. This one here, to Daniel Best Wishes, Sean Biggerstaff. He was really quiet and, to be honest, quite disappointing. I've wanted to meet him for years and he wasn't worth the wait, I'm not going to lie. But like I said, a new signature to my poster. So happy days. Next up, I have Paul Casey, who played Ood Sigma in Doctor Who. To Daniel Best Wishes, Paul Casey. He was really nice. Didn't really say a lot to him though, to be honest. I can't remember if I did. But he was quite nice and very happy to have met him. Next up, I have Alan Rusko, who played Andy Stone in The Water of Mars Doctor Who episode. To Daniel, warmest wishes, Alan Rusko, Andy Stone. I told him that I absolutely fucking shit myself when I watched this episode when I was a kid. And he apologised for scaring the life out of me. But he said he did his job very well done. And then just as I was leaving, he went, boo! And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? But yeah, he was really nice and I'm very glad to have met him. Next up, I have Silas Carson, who voices the Ood in Doctor Who. For Daniel, Silas Carson, the Ood. He was really nice and yeah, again, didn't really say much to him, to be honest. But I love the Ood. They're one of my favourite Doctor Who monsters. So very happy with this. Next up, I have Janet Fielding, who played Tegan in Doctor Who. She's probably best known for classic Doctor Who, but I've honestly never really seen any classic Doctor Who until recently. Didn't really like Tegan, I'm not going to lie, but I did love her in The Power of the Doctor, so I thought, why not get this photo? She did comment on the fact that she looks about 100, and I don't know where she's looking because she really doesn't at all, but she signed it for Daniel. Much happiness, Janet Fielding, Tegan. Next up, I have Sophie Aldred, who, again, classic Doctor Who. She played Ace, but I got her for The Power of the Doctor. She signed it to Daniel. Love Sophie Aldred. And as well as this, she also provided a Christmas poster thing. I don't know if it's actually signed or not, or if it's a preprint, but I'm going to keep it anyway because it's really cute. And yeah, she was lovely to meet. Very happy with this experience. Next up, I have Malcolm McDowell, who plays Soren in Star Trek Generations. Like Ritchie said, he was very, very, very quiet queue-wise, and I was expecting quite a bigger queue. And I actually said that to Malcolm, and I don't know if I offended him, because I said, I was really expecting you to be busier. And then he went, so was I. But then I said, I was expecting to queue for hours, but you're an absolute legend, so I'm very glad you're here. Thank you for coming. And then he seemed to relax and smile and have a laugh, but I think I offended him. Sorry, Malcolm. I love you. Next up, I met the Star Trek Strange New Worlds cast. I got Jess Bush, who plays Nurse Chapel. I've not actually seen Star Trek Strange New Worlds, so I don't really know why I've got these 4 people, to be honest, but better to have them now than in a few years' time when I actually get to that show and then can't meet them. So, preparation for the future. I also have Ethan Peck, who plays Spock. For Daniel, live long and prosper, Ethan Peck, Spock. Again, never seen Star Trek Strange New Worlds. We'll get there eventually. This is just to prepare for that day. Next up, I have Christina Chung, who plays La'an in Strange New Worlds. Daniel, best wishes, Christina Chung. She was really nice. She asked me where I'm from, and then she told me that she has no idea where Leicester is, and we had a laugh because no one ever does. No one ever does. It's just a shithole, to be honest. And the last one of the Star Trek Strange New Worlds team is Anson Mount, who plays Captain Pike. Now, I actually know Anson for another role, which is the reason I met him. But this photo says, Daniel, all my respect, Anson Mount. And like I said, I know him best for a different role, which is this one here, with him as Ben in Crossroads, the Britney Spears film, which is one of my favourite films of all time. I love it so much, even though everyone I've actually introduced it to slags it off to high heaven. I fucking love it, and I always will. And I don't care. But I spoke to him about Britney Spears, and he didn't say anything bad about her, so I'm relieved because I was prepared to jump over the table and strangle him. But it was really nice, and he seemed to cheer up, actually. He was quite quiet to begin with when we spoke to him about Star Trek, but as soon as I mentioned Crossroads, he seemed to beam a bit because obviously someone wanted him for something else. So yeah, he was quite nice for that one, as you will have seen in the video.
I remember what he said about her.
What?
That it's something to do with her acting, that she
grew up on camera.
Grew up on camera, so she was pretty much used to it.
Yeah.
So even though she weren't an actress, she knew what to do.
Yeah.
So she was quite professional about it, if I remember right.
Next up is Michael Cudlitz, who plays Abraham in The Walking Dead. I didn't really speak to him much, to be honest, because I was baffled by the fact he signed my photo weird. Like, he actually angled it like this and then signed properly. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? But he seemed to figure it out, and you can read what he wrote, so there you go. Very happy with it. Next up, I have Ross Marquand, who plays Aaron in The Walking Dead. We actually spoke about the fact I'm from Leicester, and to my surprise, he actually knows what Leicester is. He knows where it is. He knows how to pronounce it, which is strange to me because a lot of American people don't. He's American, isn't he? But yeah, I actually had a really good time meeting Ross. He probably is one of my favourite Walking Dead characters. I didn't get a picture with him because his selfie charge was 20 quid. And to be honest, I don't really feel like paying 20 quid to have a picture taken on my phone. But if I ever get the chance to meet him again in the future, I will probably get a photo shoot, to be honest. Because Ritchie had an amazing time meeting him. And I'm quite jealous of the fact he's got a hug, to be honest. Next up, I have Matt Lintz, who played Henry in The Walking Dead. This one signed to Daniel, Matt Lintz, Henry. I kind of wish I got him to sign this in a better pen because black on this stock photo isn't the best. But yeah, he was lovely to meet, very chatty, and I got 2 autographs from him. So the second one is from Miss Marvel, which is signed in the most beautiful pink pen I've ever seen in my life. Of course, he plays Bruno in Miss Marvel. And yeah, wish I got him to sign the other one in pink too, because that would have looked amazing. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. Next up, I have Stefan Kapicki, who plays Colossus in Deadpool. Like Ritchie said, he did do a bit of a spoiler in the fact that he's back for Deadpool 3, which I've only just found out whilst filming this haul, so I don't know why I'm talking about it, to be honest. But yeah, he was really nice to meet, and he was actually shocked with the fact that he only had Deadpool photos there, because I took this with me to get signed. Obviously, here's him as Nikolai in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and he actually took a photo of this picture so that he could then talk to the organisers about why he doesn't have that kind of photo there. He's only got Deadpool photos. But yeah, he was really nice, and I'm very happy I've met him. Next up, I have Grady Leslie, who voices Daphne in Scooby-Doo. Now, this one was bloody embarrassing for me, because as soon as I said I loved you as Daphne, she actually started doing the bloody Daphne voice, and I was just stood there waiting for the ground to swallow me up, to be honest, because I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But she was really nice. She gave me 2 hugs, and yeah, when she started doing the voice, I didn't know what the fuck to say, but I was like, oh, you've been doing this a long time now, haven't you? And she went, yeah, about 20 years. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm just going to offend her and offend her even more. First, I'm stood here not acknowledging the fact she's doing the voice, and now I'm calling her out. But yeah, she was really nice, and very happy to have met her, because I love Daphne. She's one of my favourite characters. And now for my photo shoots, I have this one here with Anson Mount. Like I said, he was really nice to meet when I actually got him in the autograph. I was kind of dreading getting the picture with him because of the Star Trek interaction, but I got him mainly for Crossroads anyway, so very happy with it. So yeah, Anson Mount. And my second and last photo shoot is with the legend that is George Takei, who plays Sulu in the original Star Trek. I have actually met George Takei before. I met him at Destination Star Trek in London in November 2021, where I only got an autograph. And I've regretted not getting a picture with him ever since. So when he was announced for Wales Comic Con, had to get one. Had to get a picture. He was fucking lovely, as always. And I told him he's a legend again. And we had a lovely chat, actually, as soon as this picture was taken, because he was telling me about the red t-shirt, asking me if I know what it stands for. And then the photographer's trying to rush him on, and George is having none of it. He's like, nope, I'm talking to all my fans, which is why the bloody photo shoots for everyone else in the day got delayed. So, yeah, it's George Takei's fault. And then the only other autograph I got was actually merch. This one is from Megan Tandy, who plays Sophie Moore in Batwoman. This was 20 quid, and I couldn't say no, because I've wrote to her in the past, and I've not had a reply, and I absolutely love Batwoman, and I loved her character of Sophie. So when I saw this on a merch stall, I had to get it for the collection. So yeah, very happy with this. And then the only things I got merch-wise are, surprise, surprise to absolutely no one, Funko Pops. I got 3 Pokemon Funkos. I got this one here of Pidgeotto. I got this one here of Alakazam. And I got this one here of Caterpie. These were all £20 each, which is a bit steep to people, but I love Pokemon, as you all know. And I am like a magpie when it comes to Pokemon, and also when it comes to Funko Pops. I just can't say no. The next Funko Pop I got was of music icon Whitney Houston. I am a big Whitney Houston fan. I've loved her my entire life, and when I saw this Funko Pop, I had to get it, especially because it was only £7. I'm not entirely sure if I don't already have it. I may already do, but I don't know. But yeah, this is from the I Wanna Dance With Somebody music video. Very happy with this. And then the very last merch I got, I absolutely have to get. I've been looking for it the entire time, and I was thrilled to find it. It is Britney fucking Spears, the Crazy Video, the limited edition 2022 full convention Funko Pop. Oh my god, when I saw this, I basically ran to the person selling it and I was like, yep, having it. 30 quid, well spent, in my opinion. But yeah, I now have pretty much every Britney Spears Funko Pop, apart from the circus one, which I hope to get either for Christmas or in the sales, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that's all the autographs that we both got and all of the merch that we both got. Richie didn't buy any merch whatsoever, and that doesn't surprise me one bit. And I came back with just £5, so that didn't surprise me at all either. But yeah, successful day. Expensive day. So there we go, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos like this in the future. But as of now, that's it for me and that's it for Richard. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.